What's going on, my beautiful animals and peeps and everyone who's watching? Today we're back with another video, and I have one question for you. Do you have a problem with your Wii U gamepad? A drifting problem, perhaps? Well, you've come to the right video, because today I'll also be fixing, or trying to fix, my friend's drifting Wii U pad. And if you're just here for fun or just want to see me because, oh, I'm so beautiful, that's also fine. I'm not gonna stop you, girl, okay? Sorry about that weird intro. I'm not gay, by the way, just for the record. I've actually never taken apart a Wii U pad before, just to make that clear. Let's see how it works. I've tried it on before and this is what it does. Turns on. It does work very well, but sometimes it just keeps on drifting. You see that? Exactly like that. So that's a drifting issue. There's probably just some dust in between the circle pad controller stick thing. So we're gonna try to clean that with some alcohol and we're gonna blow on it because that's the best kind of air. Just regular air of a human's body. I hope that turned it off because I am very new to Wii U gamepads. Never had one before. I actually do think we need to put something under this to make it to not damage anything. It's not much, but it's better than nothing. We've got a green piece of cloth here, and we're gonna put that under there, just so nothing gets damaged. And let's start with taking the battery out before we open anything else. May have not opened a Wii U gamepad before, but I do know the basics when it comes down to opening things. I can already see this is kind of a lot different of a console. So with 3DS and 3DS, Switch and any kind of console nowadays, every time you take a battery out, it resets the whole date and time. It's not a big deal of just filling that back in. Battery is very easy to get out apparently. That's pretty cool. Okay, let's put that to the side. Can you see it? Now you can better. And well, I can see we have different screws in here. The Tri-Force screws, I'm just gonna call them that. You know what I mean probably with that. So yeah. Okay, and I just noticed there's actually a few of these pads missing, which means with the ones that are still in there, we need to take them off in order to get the screws out. I'm pretty sure. If so, this thing has a lot of screws in the back. Holy damn. And yes, it is like that. Okay, so I'm gonna put these on the side a bit. Hopefully they won't fall off. Alright, and if done correctly, you should have removed 2 Phillips screws which are attached to the battery clip part thing. And 10 tri-wing screws. So we can lift this off and there is a cable here apparently. We have to take out. Like so, and we can put this to the side. Now, let's see what we've got here. Really interesting way of placing the ZR and ZL buttons in this console. Gotta say so myself. We only need to focus on the left one for now. Apparently, these are very loose, I see. Okay, so we can take those out as well to not lose those. And let's see. I can already tell we probably don't have to remove this whole motherboard, luckily. You only have to remove this side part. So I'm just gonna start unscrewing this and see where we will end up. Gonna put the phone in the other place now. Yes, okay. And for this we need the Phillips screwdriver again. There is one really hidden under this part, right below the bottom, but you can still take it out pretty easily. Let's make sure we don't lose those. Okay, and let's lift this off carefully and see what's attached to it. Okay, there's only one cable attached to it, and it's this blue cable on the side. This one, to be exact. So we can take this off, put it to the side, and there we go with tri-wing screws again. Okay, we're really shaking things up today, aren't we? So when you're finally at the controller, you need to take your tri-wings screwdriver out again and get these out. These screws are very long. Okay, we're definitely not gonna lose those. Mark my words. I hope I don't lose them now. There we go. And let's remove the correct connector. That wasn't that hard to do. We can put this system to the side now, and this is our culprit for today. We can take this off, and I can already see the problem. Can you see it? A lot of dirt and hair. So we're gonna remove most of it with our hands because we can still clean those afterwards. Then we blow in it. Be sure to move it while you're blowing around. If your connector is really broken, I do think it's very easily to replace. I can already tell you can even take the connector out on this side, so that's fun. But these sticks are basically just like PlayStation controller joysticks, if I'm correct. They really look like it, and I'm pretty sure they are. Anyway, we're definitely not gonna replace it because it looks fairly okay. So I think blowing is your best option. Now, if your problem is really bad, I do recommend desoldering these pins and taking it out to perfectly clean it. But if it isn't that bad, you probably will be good by just blowing a bit. So that's what I'm doing now because this problem wasn't that bad compared to other cases. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is test to see if this works already. If it doesn't, we'll have to desolder this part. I think it's called a, and please don't correct me on this, potentiometer. Potentiometer. So otherwise we'll have to desolder that and take it out, clean it. But if it works right now, we're good to go. So let's plug it back in the system, and I'm gonna skip this part because you've already seen how we take it apart. It's basically the same process, just backwards. Okay, now that we have this part all put together again, we're gonna test it out first before putting the back back on. Alright, one thing I noticed is while flipping this to the other side is make sure you don't lose these buttons. You can carefully take those out by pulling them upwards and sliding them to the side. Also, this switch is definitely going to fall out for the volume, so just take that out as well. Now we're going to plug the battery in, the battery pack we have over here, and see if it still drifts. The camera angle might be a bit annoying right now, but you'll be able to see it's because my phone is almost dead. Okay, we've got the Nintendo logo. Okay, that's cool, but we just wanna... Oh, bro, we can't get into this. Okay, so the Wii U is actually such an annoying system that you can't even take it away from the screen. So we're just gonna guess this has been fixed. Otherwise, I'll get it back very soon from my friends. I'm gonna power it off. I'm gonna put it back together, and I'm gonna give him back his console tomorrow probably, and I'll hear from him soon enough if the problem has been resolved. If it did get fixed, I won't have to film anymore besides the outro, so haha. Oh shit, we can check it. I don't know how I got here. It just suddenly got over to you. I don't know, but let's see. That doesn't seem to be drifting anymore. Not sure actually. No, it doesn't seem to be drifting anymore. So that's great. Great, yeah. Okay, nice. Ouch. So, thank y'all for watching me fixing this drifting problem on the Wii U gamepad. I really don't like the Wii U. Let's just say that. All the things on this. The only nice thing this thing has is the camera is still in here, which I do miss on the Switch systems. And it definitely feels pretty nice when you're just holding it like this. And if, I imagine just watching over there on the screen while yeah, it's not. It doesn't feel that bad in the hand. It's just not a nice console. Apparently, the battery only lasts like 2, 3, or 4 hours. Less than 4, definitely. So it's not a great console, but it does have nice games. I'm definitely gonna give it that. Anyway, I think that's about it for this video. Thank you all so much for watching, and I hope to see you all sons and guns again in the next one. Goodbye, but